video, we'll mainly focus on an important application of stat that is widely given in many of the textbooks and many references, and also generally used by the programmers, that is expression evaluation. The expression evaluation, uh, so this expression in the sense, so expression means it's a combination of operands and operators, so that by evaluation it will lead to a constant value. That means the expression will look like this in general, like 4 into 3 plus 5 by 2 into minus 8 cap, that is 8 square or something like this. So this is an expression. So this expression consisting of operands and operators. So operands in the sense 4, 3, 5, 2, 8, 2. These are the operands, and star plus division multiplication minus. These are the operators. So upon evaluation of these operands and operators, it will lead to a constant value. Sometimes the expressions may be written in terms of variables like a star b plus c by d, just like that. So, but during this evaluation of the expression, uh, usually we'll follow very important principle called Bodmas rule. That means the priority of the operators will be like this. Always the first priority will be given to the bracket, then of, that is square bracket, then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So these are the priorities. That means the bracket will be given the highest priority, next of, then division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. Usually these are the priority of the operators that you use for expression evaluation. So in general, expression will be having the operator is in exact position in the between the operands. That means A plus B. So this is a perfect expression. So whenever the operator is situated between the two operands, then this expression is said to be infix expression. That means the position of the operator is in fix, means in between the operands. So that is the reason, based upon the operator position, the expression will be decided. So this general way of writing like a plus b is said to be infix expression. The operator is at the beginning of the or before the two operands like a and b, then this is said to be prefix. That means the operator came at the beginning of the expression. This is called prefix expression. For example, if the operator came after the operands, such kind of expression is said to be postfix expression. So here fix in the sense where you are fixing the operator. Whether you are fixing the operator between the operands or before the operands or after the operands. So what is the case if the infix expression is given and ask you to convert it into the postfix format or prefix format? So how the expression will be converted? This is said to be expression conversion, that is either from infix to postfix or from infix to prefix. Next one is expression evaluation. So in this expression evaluation, given an prefix expression, with this prefix expression, get the result. Or given a postfix expression, get the result. It is nothing but if I have given an infix expression like 4 into 3, okay. So this 4 into 3 in general you can evaluate like 4 into 3 is equal to 12 like that. But if I have given star 4 3 or 4 3 star, you should be in a position to evaluate that, and finally you get the result. So for these two cases, there is given a prefix expression, evaluate that prefix expression to get the final output, and given a postfix expression, get the result, evaluate the postfix expression so that you have to get the result. That means this expression conversion and expression evaluation, these are the two categories under this expression applications. And in order to do this expression conversion or expression evaluation, we will take the help of stack data structure. So by this time, I hope you come to know what you mean by expression evaluation. Expression is nothing but it's a combination of operators and operands. Upon evaluating, it will lead to a constant value. So in the expression evaluation, we always follow a particular principle called BODMAS rule. Based upon the BODMAS rule, we will allot the priority for the operator, and based upon these priorities, the computation will be happened. For example, if I have given an expression like this, example, if I have given an expression like this, A plus B star C. Now, how this particular expression will be evaluated in general? Always you have to follow the BODMAS rule. In this bracket, there is no bracket in this particular expression. Next is off. This off should be considered. That means the expression which is available in the off will be evaluated first. Then remaining other operands and operators to be evaluated. That means in a specific way, if the expression is like this, 5 plus 2 star 2. That means first you have to compute the 5 plus 2, that is 7 star 2. Then you will get 40. But in order to convert, this is for evaluation. But to convert a given expression into either prefix or postfix, so the prefix expression is also in the same way we will do is first you have to convert the expression that is present in the brackets into prefix form first, then rest of the operands and operators must be converted into the prefix form. Now since the a plus b is available within the brackets, so plus a b, this is the general way of conversion. Once the conversion is over, just you keep on writing the remaining operands and operators. Now the expression conversion was happened only for the expression which is available in the brackets. Now we have to do the expression conversion for the entire expression. So that means sub expression conversion is over. Now we are with this sub expression conversion, we need to do remaining expression conversion. Now in this only one operator which is in the infix form is star c. So assume that this is some x star c. That means if you convert it into the prefix form, then star x c. So actually here x means here that is plus a b. So that means you are going to get the postfix expression like this. Sorry, prefix expression like this. You are going to get the prefix expression like this after conversion. The similar kind of thing we'll also do for the postfix evaluation. Sorry. The similar thing will also be done for the postfix conversion. We'll consider the same example. A plus B star C. Now, according to the BODMAS rule, the operator or the expression that is present in the brackets will be converted first A, B plus, then star C. Now, assume that A plus AB plus is X and C is another operator. Now X star C. So it is just like X star C. So this will be converted into XC star because it is a postfix expression. So already X value you are aware of, that is AB plus C star. So AB plus C star. So this is the postfix expression that you will get after the conversion. But either you do prefix evaluation or postfix evaluation or infix evaluation of any expression, it must result into the same constant value. So in order to do this, we'll use a elementary data structure called stack for performing the conversion or evaluation. Now we'll see how this particular expression conversions and expression evaluation will be done with the help of stacks. Let us see the conversion of infix expression to postfix expression. So in order to do this conversion, first assume that let I is an expression in infix form. The following steps generates equivalent postfix representation, that is P of I. So step 1 is initialize the stack with no elements. That means whatever the expression you have considered, assume that in that expression whatever the characters are there, obviously in order to store these characters you need to have a stack. That means the stack that can hold characters as data elements. So first of all you have to define a stack to hold that many data, that type of data elements, that is either it may be integer type or it may be character type. Anyhow, expression means it is a string type, that what we are going to take it as input. So that reason we need to implement a character stack. It means a stack that which can hold or which can be operated for the character data types need to be implemented first. Then you are supposed to initialize the stack with no elements. When the stack is initialized with no elements, top pointer is equal to -1. So step 2 is push a left parenthesis bracket open into the stack. This is for initialization, and add a right parenthesis bracket at the end of the infix expression, that is I. That means whatever the infix expression is there, you just should add an bracket close, so that we can come to know that string is ended. Or in some cases we can also take that \0 to represent the end of the string. Any case is okay. That depends on the programmer, how he programs. Next is step 4 loop, read symbol left to right from I and repeatedly execute the steps from 5 to 8 until stack underflow. That means stack underflow means till the stack is empty. So here 5 to 8 means you are supposed to place this 5, 6, 7 and 8, these 4 steps in a loop, so that continuously these steps will be executed. These steps to be stopped when the stack is empty. Step 5, if read symbol is the operand, then add to P. That means whatever the symbol you have read during the input reading, that is expression reading, that is infix expression reading, if it is an operand, then add to the postfix expression P. If read symbol is bracket open, then push the symbol into the stack. If read symbol is an operator, then repeatedly pop the elements from the stack with the priority is higher or equal to greater than the operator, and add to the P. For example, while reading the expression, if you have got an operator called star, And then what you're supposed to do is, whenever you got the operator star, immediately pop the elements from the stack. How long you need to pop the elements? That pop the element should be an operator which is whose priority is higher or equal to the operator that what you got in while reading the input. That means star and its corresponding equivalent priority. Equivalent priority operator must be appeared. Then only you can pop the element from the stack and add to the postfix expression. Otherwise, you should not pop the element from the stack. Next is push operator. Once this is done, push the operator, whatever the new operator that you have read during the input reading, that operator should be pushed into the stack. Next, step 8 is, if the read symbol is the right parenthesis, then the repeatedly pop the items from the stack and add to P until there is a bracket close, that is close parenthesis, close open parenthesis on top of the stack. That means all the elements need to be taken out from the stack. Then pop remaining elements which are there in the stack and add to, you should not add these things to P, but however, because the last element after getting out all elements, you can say that whatever the leftover element is bracket open, because this same bracket open was placed at the beginning and which is pushed into the stack. So that is the reason we cannot add it into the postfix expression. So sometimes programmers will get confused between this open bracket, close bracket. It is always better to read the string till the end of the string by mentioning or by checking whether the end of the string is reached \0 or not. Anyhow, in C programming, string ending will always represent or always checked with the \0. Now, for example, this is a simple example. This is the infix expression. I is equal to a plus within brackets b star c minus within bracket d by e minus f bracket close star g bracket close star h. So here a plus this is the expression that need to be checked. So currently infix expression is I. Currently a is there. In the stack you are supposed to include bracket open. Then postfix expression, since you got the operator operand, directly you add to the postfix expression. Next you got plus. So you cannot pop elements from the stack because there are no elements. So push this particular operator into the stack. Then you got the open bracket. Okay, this open bracket will be pushed into the stack, and still the postfix expression is A only. Next B, this is an operand appeared. Once the operand appeared, then it will be added to the postfix expression. Next, operator star appeared. So star is the operator that appeared. So whatever the operator you are having plus is having the priority less than the star. So no need to pop any element. Next, C is the operand you got. This will be directly added to the postfix expression. Next, minus is an operator. So when the minus is the operator you got, minus operator is having the less priority than the star operator. So star will be taken out. So star will be added to the postfix expression. The reason is you are supposed to follow the BODMAS rule, bracket of division, multiplication, addition and subtraction, in which subtraction is having the lowest priority. So the reason whenever the minus is operator comes, then the star is having a higher priority. It will be taken out and will be added to the postfix expression. Next, bracket open. So bracket open will be pushed. Next, D is an operand. Directly it will be added to the postfix expression. Next, bracket division. So division is a operator. However, division operator is having the higher priority than the minus or plus. So it will be kept like that only. Next, E is an operand you got. Directly E will be added to the postfix expression. Next, minus is the operator you got. Minus is the operator having lower property than or lower priority than the division. So the reason division will be taken out and added to the postfix expression. Next, f is an operand that is directly added to the postfix expression. Next, bracket close. So when the bracket close comes, then take out the operator and add it to the postfix expression. Then remove the close open bracket. Then you have only plus. Then star will be star is an operator. You got star is the operator having higher priority than minus. So no need to do any changes. It will be like that only. Then bracket close appeared. So once the bracket close appeared, whatever the operators are there in the this enclosure, bracket open and close, that will be taken out, and in the reverse order. That means push one means pop means first star will come. Next pop means next minus signature will come or minus operator will come. So first pop is added to the postfix expression, that is star. Next pop minus is added to the postfix expression. Next h. So h, whenever h is the operand comes, then directly added to the postfix expression. Then bracket close comes or end of the string reach. Then the operators which are available in this stack will be popped out and added to the postfix expression. So this is the way how the infix to postfix conversion will happen. Now we'll see this infix to postfix conversion code in C program. We'll see the code implementation now. Already this thing we have discussed it just now. Just I'm keeping in comments. And the required things like hash include string dot h, because we are going to read a string of infix expression, and character stack. So character stack is like this star, because I'm going to take a dynamic stack. So here I'm taking a dynamic stack because depending upon the length of the input of infix expression, I will adjust this stack size. So that is the reason I'm taking it dynamically. So for this, first of all, we need to check the conditions like int is full. This is the helper functions. Next, int is empty. Void push of char. Next, char pop. So these are the functions required to implement. Int is full. So we don't know what is the length of the thing. That is, what is the length of the infix expression? So what we do is int is full. So that will say return. So here along with this we'll also define char star infix, char star postfix, and top is equal to -1. Int infix length. So this infix length will return infix length this will return the strlen string length of infix. So when Mr. stack is full, when top is equal to infix length plus 1, infix length plus 1, then return 1, else 0. Int is empty, then top is equal to -1, then it returns 1 else. I'm writing the function read infix, so which is especially to read the infix expression. Void read infix, printf enter the infix expression. So once you do this, then getS. So you are going to use get string here infix. So and because we need to define the stack also. Stack. So stack need to be initialized here. Stack character pointer type clog of get or infix length comma size of character. So that is continuous memory, continuous allocation will be done. Infix length of config continuous allocation will be done. We'll do some additional infix length 1. Okay, infix length, because we need to add open bracket and open parenthesis and close parenthesis. If it is so, then you are supposed to add 2. Anyhow, I have added 1 because I will read only till \0. Then push and pop need to be defined. Void push ch. So in which if not is is full, if not is full, then need to push the element into the stack. Stack of plus plus top is equal to ch. Else you can say we can indicate that stack is full. The pop return stack of top minus minus. So when can we return the elements? If not is empty, else simply return. So far we have done the push and pop operations implemented. Next, after reading the infix expression, we need to convert it into the postfix expression. So let us write a function declaration here. Void to postfix infix to postfix of hash star. So here infix to void infix to postfix of char infix hash star. Anyhow, postfix we have defined previously. We declared previously. The same thing we can use here. So actually, what we do is along with stack, we'll also declare, because postfix will also be having the same size after conversion. So postfix is also be declared like it's postfix is also declared with the same size like this. Now the main logic starts. So we need to traverse the infix expression. So int I is equal to 0 while infix of I not equal to \0. So this is general way of representing the end of the string in C programming. Infix of I not less than or equal to 0. Now we need to check whether the input character is a operand or operator. So for this we will write a helper function. Int is operator of char ch. So this function will check whether the given character is a operand or operator. Int is operator of char ch. If or which of ch, we can use simple case characters. This operators will be like this star. So according to Boardmaster rule, first division, case division, multiplication, addition, and subtraction. So in addition to this, we may also add modulo operator, case modulo operator. So like that also we can add, and some other power operations, etc. Return 1. Default. If not all any of this, then return 0. If nothing is executed, obviously it will return 0. So we no need to mention because in the switch case itself only it will decline. In addition to this, we need to define the priority for the operators. For that also we'll make a helper function. Int priority of char ch. So now priority to be defined. Int priority char ch. If ch if ch equal to division or ch is equal to multiplication or ch equal to division multiplication or modulo, that will return high priority. If high priority in sense here let will say 2. If ch equal to addition or ch equal to action, then return 1. We can say else if, that will put in else if else return 0. Other than this anything, return 0. So helper functions like is operator and priority is also over. Now we need to check whether the while infix of I not equal to \0. So we need to read each and every character. Int ch is equal to infix of I, visit of ch, or is visit of ch, or is alpha. Yes, it is an alphabet or an ch. Then if these two are there, then it's okay. Then we can push into the stack. Once it is pushed into the stack, then we can increment the I value because we need to move forward. So the reason along with j++, we should also make it as I++. Then only we can move to the next position. Sometimes instead of ch, making the ch, we can also directly place postfix of j++ is equal to infix of I++. Like that also we can make. That is up to the programmer wish, whether he wants to do like that or like this. So if not these two, then sometimes the program should also work for if the input character or reading character, if it is a bracket open, then we have to push the um, elements into the stack. That is, we have to push the bracket open into the stack. So the reason if ch equal to bracket open, then we need to push into the stack. So push of ch, push of ch, and you need to increment the index. Else, if what is the case if the closed bracket comes, ch is equal to closed parenthesis. You got it while reading the infix expression. Since the bracket close is appeared, that means there may be bracket open in the stack. So we are supposed to check whether the stack is having the bracket open, and we need to pop all the elements till the bracket open is reached. So for that, what we are supposed to do is we need to check while not is empty. So while not is empty, and we'll take some temporary character. Here we have made as integer ch. Instead of integer ch, we have to make as char ch, because character because the string is of string, that is we are going to read the character by character. We have to go take it as character ch. So if ch is not equal to c, then ch, temporary ch, and now if not is empty, that is while not is empty, and one more thing we need to check is Then next, that is whenever you pop any element, then the immediate popped element should not be bracket open. If so, then we cannot move forward. So that is the reason we have to check whether if not is empty and stack of top not equal to bracket open. So we need to check like this. If not these two, then we have to pop the elements from the stack. So pop the elements means postfix of J++ is equal to pop. What is the case if stack is empty? Then if is empty, then you cannot insert any, or you cannot get any element from the stack. So this is an invalid expression. Printf invalid expression. Processing failed. You can exit from here itself, or you can say exit of one. So whenever this, anyhow, we have to move till the bracket open is reached. So what we do is just since we have to remove the bracket open, just to make pop, and we'll increment the I value so that next character will be checked. If the next character is equal to bracket close, then again these things will be checked. If not bracket close, if it is alphabet, then that will be added to the postfix expression. There I++ will happen. Like that, the iteration will take place. So far we have seen the digit, whether it is alphabet or digit, whether it is open bracket or closed bracket. Now we'll see whether it is operator or operator, whether it is operator or not. Else if is operator of CH. So if it is an operator, now the main thing comes into the picture, that is priority. So we need to traverse till the entire stack and need to get the operators out, and we need to compare the priorities. So for that, while not is empty, and we are supposed to check a stack of just like in the previous case, top not equal to bracket open, and priority of ch, not priority of ch. We have to say stack of um, top. That is whatever the top value is there. Stack of top. So and priority of stack of top is greater than priority of ch. That is what are the latest operator that we have read. Then we need to add it to the postfix expression. What are the characters that you have read must be added to the postfix expression. So So postfix of I is equal to pop. So then increment the pointer. Assume that this is not an operator. Assume that this is an operator, but there is no priority comparisons available because whatever the incoming operator is there, that is having lowest priority than the already available operator in the stack. Then in such cases, no need to worry much. Just to push a particular character into the stack and go for incrementing the point. Else, if not all these things, else what you are supposed to do is else obviously you will come across the invalid expressions. The same invalid expression that what we have written previously, just some copy pasting to save time. So once all these if conditions were satisfied, or if conditions were checked, so once this while is also over, else while is also over, then whatever the leftover things are there, these things will be while not is empty and stack of top is not equal to bracket open. So whatever the leftover characters are in the stack, those are to be added to the postfix of I pop, and so for the postfix we are not using I actually. For postfix we are supposed to use J. So wherever postfix is there, we are supposed to use J. So one must be very careful in doing this, otherwise it will lead to a serious problem while executing. Postfix of J. J is for index for postfix evaluation. Wherever postfix is there, J is used. Here also J is used. Okay, then fine. So whatever the remaining characters are there, all these characters were added to the postfix expression. Once all the characters were added to the postfix, then postfix finally we need to make the finishing touch by making postfix of J is equal to backslash 0. It is going to represent the perfect string. Now we'll write the main method expression, for example 50, and instead of cast is max fix. of max of postfix. So accordingly, we'll do some modifications in the series full is empty and all. Top is equal to max. Top is first. Yes, completely. I'm eliminating this thing. Anyhow, we're going to use this into postfix conversion. So that will say char and char, because these are the character errors. We'll modify it to fix post. Because we have already previously defined here, I also do like this. So what I will do is printf enter the infix expression. Just enter the infix. So in order to while entering, just let us CPY, because I'm going to copy uh, empty string into postfix. Empty string. Then I'm calling infix to postfix. I'm passing the first argument as the infix and second argument postfix. Then printf the postfix expression is then footer of postfix. Thereby it will print the postfix. So I did a small modification, that instead of doing everything dynamically, what I did is I have mentioned a static array, just converted from the pointer to array type, because new even beginners can also understand this. So that's the reason I converted to array type. So now we'll run this code and we'll see whether it will run or not. Okay, it's compiled successfully. I'm going to give an expression a plus b star c plus d. So a plus b star c plus d means first within the brackets what are the things are there that need to be evaluated. That means a b plus, then c d plus will come. So a b plus you consider as x star, c d plus you consider as y, x star y. So again this is in the infix form, x y star. That means a b plus c d plus star. This is should be the answer. Yes. So we got the answer a b plus c d plus star. So this is the output, the valid output what we got. So this is the way how to write the program. Anyhow, the program, as the program you type, sometimes you need to do more modifications. According to your requirement, sometimes you need to change the things. That means adding of some more operators or some more things need to be added, or maybe some priorities may be increased or decreased. That depends. So the reason at a stretch sometimes program cannot be completed. We need to do some modifications in order to get the program executed. So this is the end of converting the infix to the postfix expression. So try in the same way for the infix to prefix expression conversion. So this is the end of the infix to postfix conversion. You in the same way you go for the algorithm of converting the infix to the prefix expression and do the modifications in the same program. A little bit modifications are required to do the conversion. In the next video, we'll come up with the evaluation of the postfix expression.